I wouldn't say boiling, but yes, I'm sweating.
Oh,
so
yeah. Well, not boiling, it's warm, but yeah, I'm not sweating.
It is warm enough, though. Yeah.
Alright, so one thing you can do if you don't want these green drops to divide too much is bring some enemies over, because there's only 3 that can be allowed on a screen at the same time, so this will pretty much prevent them either from, if there's 2 enemies, they can't do it, or if there's 1 enemy, you know, they can only do 1. So you see, I got lucky with some critical strikes there, and there you go. Alright, so now we're going to head down this little cave path here, take out some more goblins. Yeah. Man, I love this game so much. It's so much fun. I could play this game forever, honestly. Present it. So you see, here's the green drop that divided, sadly. But, and they can poison you there.
Yay. Ew.
See the importance now of leveling ahead of time? More damage, and you can take more damage, so... And you see the value of the chain vest and the elbow pad here, obviously.
Yeah, leveling a lot tends to be helpful with most games anyway.
This is a game
I do
where
that with Pokemon all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she really rips through it. She levels, like, major ahead of time, too, so she's very prepped. She plays this game, she plays Pokemon much like I play this game, heavy preparatory. Now this here you can't take down without an axe, unfortunately, so we'll just have to go down this staircase here. Look at this, no weapon armed, and there's a cave over there, but we can't get into it. So, just head upstairs here. And look, it's another skull. Oh. And you slash it, and that rock falls through the floor there.
Bye-bye.
There we go. And let's go ahead and head down.
Yep. Oh, this song, great.
So... Village of Dwarves! This is Dwarf Village. I can hear rumbling from somewhere even deeper underground than we are. Sounds like someone's digging. Make sure if you like to listen to other people and things like that, or talk to people, make sure you talk to all these guys before you continue the plot, so...
they sound very interesting.
Alright, hold on just a moment. I just gotta clear my throat here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Look at all those stalagmites on the ground there. My, oh my, you're from the surface? You know, a young sprite child just washed down here a while ago. Now they work as a sideshow act. They. And talk here. Looking for the underground palace? Why? It's been lost and buried for ages.
That's sad.
So there's a blacksmith sign. There's an inn. Lately, we've been getting a lot of small quakes. See, there's another one. Give me a break. Alright. There's the armor and item shop, and then there's the elder's house. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to go to the blacksmith, and it's a long-running name in the Secret of Mana series. Much like Sid is a long-running name in the Final Fantasy series, this is Watts. Say, hand me your sword. Oh, it's covered in rust. It'll break in no time if you leave it like this. I'm Watts, the blacksmith. I'll reforge that for 100 gold. Please do. Alright, wait 1 second. You get to see his animation this time. It's done. I've never seen a sword as fine as this one. What a waste it got rusted over. Just looking at it takes my breath away. I hope someday I can forge such a splendid sword myself. What's this? My hammer's a-glowing. Wait, don't tell me that's the Mana Sword of Legend.
Uh-oh.
This is phenomenal. I think the Mana Sword is imbued with my hammer with some kind of power. I'll try and forge a new axe for you. Come back in a little while. Cool. So that's pretty pimp. So this is a staircase, and you probably know where that goes from, especially if you're a long-time player of this. So, now, we're going to go to the armor and item shop here. And what'll it be? Okay. So, buy 3 power van braces, or actually first buy 2 spiky suits. And then
they look really nifty.
buy 1 headgear. And 3 power van braces. I can only buy 2 right now, but let me just sell a couple things here. So this is why I usually want to level ahead of time here. Okay. Now go ahead and buy 1 more. There we go. That'll do it there. And don't worry, when Ardith and I play, because we're going to be getting the sprite soon, I'll basically be, we'll level up together. So headgear basically does some good there, power van brace, and then the spiky suit. So this is the max equipment you want to have right now officially. Girl's going to have the kung fu dress, and then the sprite's going to get the other spiky suit, rabbite cap for the sprite, hair ribbon for the girl, and then power van braces all around. So get those ahead of time, because that way you're prepped ahead of time and you don't have to backtrack. So, alright, make sure you save, or sleep and save, or just save at the end first. So we're going to sleep and save. Don't go to the Elder's house before doing this, trust me. Oh, so he's going to talk to himself, okay. This is terrible. I should never have followed Elliot and Timothy. Who accidentally pulls out the Mana Sword anyway. I never saw this one, so... Wow, the Elder's Wrath is the least of my worries. How am I going to survive in exile? When did my life become such a tragedy? You'll be fine. Luca! Wait, where's her voice coming from? She's smiling. You should know better. I'm always there for you. Are you protecting me? Yes, I'll protect the one of the Mana Sword is chosen. Know that you have people on your side during your journey. Chosen? So that does make me a hero like the legends? We shall see. Hero has a nice ring to it. Well, a hero can't be seen with some rusty old blade like this one. Yeah, I did this too late. I'll head to Dwarf Village first thing tomorrow. If it makes you happy, I'm glad you have purpose now. Oh, lighten up, Luca. Things will work out. After all, I've got you watching my back. You don't disappoint, Fox. They blip out your name. I bet you they probably say Randy if you leave the name Randy. Randy Marsh!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I never stayed at an inn by myself before in the remake, so that was new to me right there.
That's pretty funny. Look at that.
Alright, I'm gonna stay again and see if he says anything else.
Yeah, why not?
Nope, okay. Oh,
how
cool.
lame.
That's all good.
Yeah.
I just wasted 15 gold. Boo-hoo. That's all good.
We'll get it back.
Exactly. Alright. So that was a little fun thing. Luca visiting you. And her long ass hair. Okay. So now we head into the Elder's room. Now you go left or right. I usually like to go right first because it's cold, but before we do that... Oops. Here's the original.
I like the other one.
Really?
Yeah.
I like this one
This
better.
one's not bad, but I like the other one. Wow. This one has interesting instruments, though. Oh, they both have their charm. Darn. least this one doesn't sound weird like the traveling song original one did.
Alright, so here's the Elder. Oh, welcome to the Dwarf Village. Have you visited our sideshow in the cave next door? I think you'll find lots of oddities in this place. Why not take a look around? Let's see. I've only got 49 gold. Okay, so I need to actually build a little gold up real quick here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Make sure you have at least 150 when you go in there. Trust me. Trust me.
Oh no!
Alright. It's no big deal though.
Let's go beat up some stuff.
So now I do 37 damage on these kid goblins and they're nothing with the rapier.
Nice.
In the Super Nintendo version, the sword's called the broadsword. But they call it the rapier in this one because it looks like a rapier. So let's see, 77. Okay. Yeah, when we're leveling, we're going to be building up like a shit ton of gold too. So. Get about 14 gold a pop. Okay. That works. My glass is fogging up a bit. Yeah. Holy cow.
No!
Jeez. Because I think it's close to my eyebrow. That's why. Oh, level 8. Alright, cool.
Wow.
Cool beans! Swung a little too soon there. Now, normally I level up to 10 by myself before I go take care of the Dwarven Village, so that's something you can do if you want to, but I just wanted to basically get through this part here just for the video, so next time Ardith and I can play together, and we'll be on commentary together. Should be visiting next weekend, because I'm feeling a hell of a lot better, and so is Sis, because Sis sadly came down with a cold for a little bit, so...
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, at least you didn't go through what I went through, so... Alright, 175 gold. Okay, that's good. Alright.
That was fast.
Okay.
Let's go get the funniest character in the game.
Alright, so... Gonna go through the left door. Standing on a carpet now. Near a stage, and here comes the Elder. Step right up. That's it. This is the Dwarf Village World's Famous Sideshow Exhibit. Me, the Dwarf Elder, I'm merely an entertainer. Want to watch the show? Entry is 50 gold. Okay. Let's start the show! Our first oddity is the one and only Rabbite Man. And we've seen this guy play at times. It's both a man and a Rabbite. Rabbite Man! What, a hoax? Haha, I can't put anything past you, huh? And now I present to you a bona fide sprite child. This kid is the real deal. He's tiny. Oh, woe is me, and sad is the life I live. Please, kind travelers, won't you help?
It's such a cute little voice.
Come closer and listen to their story. You'll cry, you'll weep, you may even shed a few tears. This poor child has a 50 grand debt to pay off before they can go free. They're working here to pay it back little by little. If you have any hurry at all, please help. Even a small contribution of 100 gold would be appreciated. There you go. And now he grows. Yeah, I'll take that, thank you. What? There's nothing more to see here. Leave. Thank you. Alright, so you can either go back in there and go behind stage, or you can loop around here. I like to loop around here. Excuse me. How'd you like my acting back there? That guy was on the verge of tears, I could tell. Don't forget my storytelling. I got him hook, line, and sinker. We'll make a fortune off this scam. Then you run in. How long have you been standing there? Please forgive us, this child really is a young sprite. That wasn't a lie. They lived in Sprite Village where they were washed down to the caves with the flood waters. So I was just helping them to earn money to get home. Besides, the scam was their idea in the first place. Pretty good con, huh? Hey, apologize. Huh, fine. Shouldn't have. Happy now?
No.
I'm ashamed I've taken part in this ruse. Here's your money back. So he gives you the 150 back. Talk to the elder. I apologize. I didn't mean anything by it. Alright. So, now we're going to exit here. And I hope you saved.
Uh-oh.
What? Now we're on the ground. Something's coming!
Oh no!
So the stalagmites have racked up, and here's a little melon thing growing out with a long neck and a bird face.
Ew!
And he spits out a pumpkin bomb. See why you want to level?
No.
Pumpkin bomb doesn't do any too much damage. The vines can, so you want to take them out. But if I was at level 10, those vines wouldn't even hurt me. So Brambler's the name of the vines. Usually you want to do a good job of taking them out first. Tropicalo's the name of the boss.
Oh yeah, that's what it was called.
Yep.
My plant attacked me!
So I'm going to do a charged hit here.
It's probably mad because you forgot to feed it.
So you can jump around here and just take it. And there we go. That's Tropicalo.
Bye-bye!
Level 8 wasn't too bad. 10's a hell of a lot easier, but, you know. Clean my glasses here real quick.
Yeah, it's humid in here. It's not just you.
Way to go! That's good. I hate being the only one. Obtained Spear Orb.
Ooh.
Yep. Thank you very much, cutscene. Could have handled those guys myself, you know. Sorry about that. The shock from getting washed away affected this child's memories. They can't remember anything. They're a good child, just with a few attitude problems and a loud mouth. Yeah, it'll work out eventually. Why rush it? He gives a big grin.
Very loud.
Tropicalo was sealed away in the palace. Since it got out, that must mean there's a way in. If you harness the power of the Mana Seed, you might even get your memories back, little one. What? Why didn't you say so earlier? I'll go there right now.
No.
You can't go alone. The palace was buried long ago. Who knows what monsters might be infesting in that or now. You managed to defeat Tropicalo. Would you be so kind as to accompany a sprite to the palace?
No!
Says the same thing. Yes. Nod. Well, look, did you hear that? Now be sure to listen to everything he says and don't give him any lip.
Yeah. Be nice.
If you talk to him again, he'll say the same thing, so talk to the sprite. Okie dokie, just don't get in my way, okay?
That's rude.
Bro, I have a name, it's Fox. I'll tell you what, how about you give me a name? That'll be easier all around. What will you call this little sprite? Okay. Let's see if Ardith's awake.
Apparently it doesn't have a gender, so you can literally go with anything. I would use one of those gender-neutral names just to be funny. Or something ridiculous to be funny. Or, let's go, buddy!
Alright. So I'm texting him right now. I'm all like, what do you want to, what do you want to call the, sprite? I'm, naming him right now, so when we play next week... Hopefully he's awake.
Hopefully. Could always go with question mark, like in Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Ooh, you go squish, bug. Ugh. There's a bug on my second monitor there.
Ew! I found a giant beetle on my computer cover once. It was really gross. Ew.
Talk
I think
to my buddy real quick.
Scariest one though was when I found the scorpion in my bed. That was really scary.
Oh yeah.
It stung me too. It was fun. Giant thing. Ew.
I'm talking to my buddy up north. I was like rough end for the Sixers. My buddy's a Philadelphia 76ers fan, and they lost on a last-second shot to Toronto, sadly, 92-90, and it was in Game 7. So yeah,
Ew.
kind of a rough little end there. Yeah, I know. Loads of fun right now. Alright. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then I'll just name him Ardith. We're just about done with the video.
We should call him Trouble.
Call him Trouble?
Yeah!
And make it Devil.
Sure, why not? We jokingly call Artist Trouble in some of our RP sessions.
Yep.
Because his characters are very, interesting. Let's go with that.
Well, that's for damn.
Take a while to explain, but yeah.
He just likes to make really, really interesting and bizarre choices, especially in directions his character wants to go to, which lately has been a rather interesting one.
Like the one time in the first Ravenloft one where I'm gonna go towards the fire. Are you an idiot? Don't answer that. Or I'm gonna go touch the shiny stuff.
That was a really fun session. It's the first RP that I've ever made that I've actually finished. We did a Ravenloft RP where we got sucked into Stradvan Vazarovich's realm, and he was forcing us to defeat all the 13 Dark Lords to free him. And some people are like, oh, boss rushes for the Dark Lords are stupid, but you got to implement cool things in between. It wasn't just strictly a boss rush. I mean, there was plot in between and everything, and I made one of the biggest plot twists in it. I played Rudolph von Richten in it, the famous vampire hunter, and throughout it I was dropping hints, subtle hints. Now, Ardith almost guessed it. He's like, he's a Dark Lord, isn't he? I'm like, no, he's not a Dark Lord. So, at the end, when we made it to Castle Ravenloft, I had a scene where Ganon's organ was playing the if you played Zelda, you know what I'm talking about. and I basically had Rudolph get up from his seat and start walking over to the chair that was turned around where Von Zarovich was playing, and then I was having flashbacks of little hints I was dropping play, and then basically Rudolph went over and vanished behind it, and then the chair disappeared, and then Rudolph basically synced up with Von Zarovich, so Von Richten was the count the whole time, and that just totally took everybody aback.
Yeah.
So it was a really, really great plot twist that I just couldn't wait to reveal. So, well, he hasn't replied, so Ardith it is. So, okay. Oh yeah, let me click on the screen here. Oops. All right. No. Ooh, that was close.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Ardith, yeah, sure, I guess that works. Nice to meet you. Bro. Ardith joined the party. Okay, now
you will get into
good luck. You can go straight to the palace using that hole over there. But be careful, that witch from the north, Eleni, sealed the palace off with a cave of magma. First you have to go to Eleni's castle to ask her to dissolve her seal. You know, she wasn't always like this. Eleni used to be a good witch. Go north to her castle in the haunted forest and ask her to open the seal. Here's a set of bow and arrows we found the little one washed up. Take them. Obtain Choblin's bow.
Yay.
Yeah, make sure you talk to the elder again. It reminds me, Watts the blacksmith was looking for you. You should stop by his workshop. Okay. We're going to go to the inn. And we don't really have to stay, but there might be an interesting story.
Oh, yeah. Those are funny.
Let's see if I got some gold. Okay, good amount. Alright, so now we can arm him with the Rabbi cap, the Power Van brace, and the spiky suit. He starts off with the minor robe. They call it the midge robe in the SNES version, but probably got rid of that because they're thinking, midge? Oh my god, midget? Oh, triggered.
Oh.
Alright, so we'll stay at the inn. Oh, they don't have a plot yet for it. Okay.
Oh, darn.
So I'll sleep on the bed. And we save. Okay. Alright, and that's it. So, that does it for this playthrough. Plans for the future. Well, I bought the Spy Party game, and I got a copy for my buddy, and we might play it together, so we'll have fun doing that. Really awesome game. Definitely check it out on Steam or Google. $25. It's still in beta mode, so they're going to add on to it more and more, which will be great. But basically, one player plays as a sniper, and the other player plays as a spy. And the sniper has to pick out the spy in the party. Now, you can have anywhere between 7 to 21 guests, basically, and you see kind of like a high-rise. You'll see different high-rises like ballrooms, balconies, art galleries, things like that. And what happens in it is that the sniper's job is to figure out what the spy is doing by a list of objectives that the spy has to do within a certain time limit, anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes. So the spy, basically his job or her job is to complete certain objectives. Now, there's like things you can pick up in it, like statues, and then you can like switch them out for like a fake one. You have to bug the ambassador. You have to take fingerprints off of things, exchange microfilm, you name it, contact your double agent, things like that. You, as the sniper, observe the other player as the spy doing this. If you suspect who the spy is, you take the spy out, and the sniper wins. If the spy goes through it undetected and completes a portion of the objectives, depending on what you have it set at, the spy wins as long as he's alive. You can also shoot the wrong person and then the spy wins, or you can basically not figure out who the spy is, and the spy lives, even if he doesn't complete the objectives, it's still the spy, or the spy wins in that case. My rankings, or my scoring system would be a little different, though. I would be more so like if the spy doesn't do anything at all and doesn't get shot, that's a win for the sniper. If the spy does some of the objectives but doesn't do all of them and it survives, I call that a draw, and then everything else is a win, accomplishment, or shooting the right person or shooting the wrong person. I think that's more of a fair thing, because usually the spy has more of a higher advantage. Sometimes the sniper has a more difficult job, especially the more people you have and the more tasks there are, and some of them are very, very hard to find. But overall, it's a really fun game. So far, I give it a solid 8 out of 10 so far. There's some things in it that are kind of glitched and whatnot, but it doesn't ruin the fun. Hell, they already have competitive tournaments for this already out there.
Wow.
Kind of like when I was shocked yesterday when I saw what was it, World Tag,
something like that.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting here like they hop over platforms and bars to try to tag the other guy, and I sit there and it's just like it's exciting to watch, but it's kind of like how video games have become a sport. It's like, come on,
Ultra agility combo.
I love sports and I love video games, but you got to separate them from one another. But what do I know? But so that's one thing I'd love to record. Another thing that I'd like to do is a live commentary of a movie, and one that I've decided to pick. It would be Beautiful Dreamer, basically. So I thought it would be really fun. And we'd be pausing in the middle of it and everything like that, and just talking and discussing and things like that. Plus, I got to read the subtitles for it's Pikachu, because there's no way in hell I'm watching that in English. So
we really tried. Bad. He showed me a little bit. Oh God.
Yeah, Lum's voice sucks. But anyway, if you've never seen Beautiful Dreamer, it's one of the best anime movies ever made, and it was made in 1984. And that just shows how pretty much a lot of things have sunk these days. So basically, those are just a few ideas that we've got for the future there. So I'm going to the doctor's on Thursday just to do a follow-up of my emergency room visit and just make sure I'm good. If everything's A-okay and, I'm looking good and feeling good and I don't get, any extremely bad news or anything. I'm not expecting bad news or anything like that. Then, we'll have Ardith over next weekend. In 2 weeks, I'm going to Vegas we're going to Vegas to visit the folks. And, just my mom's birthday is on the 26th. And I'm going to help set up her new laptop, yeehaw, and have a little fun there. All right, so that's the game plan. So next recording will probably be next weekend. Ardith hopefully will be joining us. If we're not recording, don't assume the worst, but, it's a possibility. But at the same time, just probably figure we're busy or things just didn't work out or, it's just any of those things, but I'll talk about things when I get back on if worse comes to worse there. But anyway, it was fun. We got to where we needed to, and we've had a good good weekend here. But it's time to sign off now. This is Gray Fox 37.
And Pikachu 23.
And we'll see you next time.